I apologize, everyone. Donnie just asked me if I prepared music for this. I failed you all. Since our last session, I've spent one day working and like 12 hours like conscious besides Thursday. So no, I was bedridden Monday and Tuesday, and then Thursday came around. You're like, hey, I need to talk to you about this stuff, and then I'm like, hold on, I'm still working, and then we jumped on a call, and then I went back to work afterwards.
Do you want to try a fun little challenge? Give yourself like up to 60 seconds to go to the music options. Just type tavern or medieval, anything in that category, and just find one within a minute.
Add new empty playlist.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of good shit on Roll20's music selection.
How there's nothing here.
Really? Hold on, let me open up my
Oh,
Roll20.
manage audio. Okay. Tavern. Hang on, we're doing this on all live for you guys because Donnie wanted to.
It adds a nice touch of flavor to a session. It's like seasoning.
I'm searching. I don't. Oh. Search for. Oh, not my audio. Tabletop. I've typed the same thing. Your directions should have been better.
It's been a while since I looked up anything. I have like my entire category of tracks saved up.
I have two options.
Play one.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, that sounds fine. Not bad for a makeshift track.
Kimber, can you hear that? Are you even listening to it?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool.
Kimber will want you to drink stuff.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
But I was checking to see how much came through the stream.
Oh.
So that's why I was asking.
Is
Thank
it too
you,
loud?
Timber.
Is it just right?
Let me know if it's too loud compared to. Is it too loud compared to our talking? It should be quite a bit smaller. I'll turn.
I'd say that's an improvement.
Turn it down a little bit. Seems okay compared to. Okay, I just turned it down a little bit. Should be fine.
Yeah.
All right. So, I hope you guys had that and enjoyed that scuff entrance to this episode of the Guild of Brockheart. So now, I mean, I might as well say hello. We, Bork17 here. We have the man Baron Donnie Danger as always.
Hey.
And AE D&D are bringing, like I said, the second season 2 episode 2 of the Guild of Brockheart. If you enjoy our content wherever you're listening to, give us a like, a follow, a review, subscribe. I don't know what all they are. Send us some fan mail on the email. You'll find it in the description of wherever you're listening to it. So yeah. Anything else, guys?
Like I say, I'm the YouTube manager, so If you got a comment on YouTube, throw it up there, and I check every week. So
Oh, I also gave our YouTube some love today.
nice.
There's episodes 13 of Powerless and On that are now scheduled to be released.
Are we that far behind on YouTube? I know I've got the descriptions on all of them up.
I mean, not necessarily. I've been keeping the podcast up to date, but like I just haven't released them. They've all been up there.
Wow.
I just haven't like done all the extra bitty work behind the scenes and then hit go or like scheduled it.
Okay.
But I release 2 a week, so it's like we'll go nothing for a while, then all of a sudden Tuesday, Thursday, and hopefully by the time I catch up, I can keep them together. But whatever.
Is what it is. I know we're getting views on the YouTube because I can see when we get views, and we've got a couple people who watch us on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you need any, if you want any suggestions. We're always open.
All right, anyone listening, I want you to go to the YouTube, pick your favorite episode, and just comment, "Man Bear, I want to talk to you." If we all do it, it'll freak him out.
Why you gotta be such a dick about it?
Do you know me?
True enough. True enough.
Timber, I'm talking to you too.
You know, maybe I'll get a girlfriend. Any girls on the watch of the YouTube? I'm single.
Okay. Your desperation seeping into the tracks now. You can scale that back a little bit.
Come on.
You gotta play hard to get.
No, I gotta reach out, man.
Don't play games. You don't want to play hard to get. That kind of bullshit. Sell out? Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Alright, fine. Sell out all you want, Kenny.
Anyway. Let us continue.
Okay. Oh. How do I know if it's looping?
There is a repeat option. You have to click, you have to actually select it. I think by default it will just end after a certain length.
Yeah, I'm clicking the thing.
If it's highlighted, it should just loop.
I never get to see
I don't know. It's 10 minutes long, so we'll just go with it.
All right.
That sucks. I don't know how we're gonna do that this year.
Not you, the man,
We
but
might not
Pony
get to see
Stadium.
Santa this
Yep.
year. Might not
All right. Okay. Last one of those will not be the last one. Last time on the Guild of Brockheart, our adventurers settled up and got ready to set sail along on board by the fort at Yellowseed. They met the They met the captain named, I'll tell you in a second, and they set on their ways. Just as they got all settled in and started leaving the fort, leaving the inlet, whatever you want to call it, they a flare went up from the fort. The captain, quickly screamed to halt the ship and stop. Apparently he knew what that meant, and a little dinghy started rowing up to the side of the ship. The captain, quickly welcomed aboard the person in the dinghy and was in the search for Demi. Apparently she got a notice that sent from her mother saying that she needs to come home and help out because her father has gotten very ill. So she, after some saddening goodbyes, she left the group and went back and set sail. Or she went back to the fort, and everyone else, continued on their mission and set sail to see what is troubling the seas outside of Yellowseed. After a day or so, the the ship, or the two adventurers, or not just two. Donnie and Willow, or Donnie and Gnome Face, woke up in the middle of the night to a whole bunch of people talking and causing a commotion, and they found out that their ship actually was pulled up next to another ship, and they were the crew were having a party. They were a little curious and confused, but Donnie took no chances and quickly grabbed a tankard and started joining the fun. Gnome Face, on the other hand, decided to just look around and stare off into the stars, hoping that'd be a mending for his broken heart.
I'm depressed.
We join them today as the sun's coming over the seas, over the waves, and the two ships have long separated each other, and it's a brand new day out in the seas outside of Yellow Sea. Okay, so two things. One, what is... Oh, I guess I can't do that because then I can't see you guys. What that? I had the person's name somewhere.
You're about as bad with names as I am. The only one of us that actually like really focuses on naming his NPCs is Donnie.
I got an entire note section dedicated to NPC names, so I know I'm gonna forget.
I mean, I literally just I come up with them last second. That's the whole reason why.
I use auto generators for mine.
Exactly same. Oh, I didn't get that far. Yeah, it was marked down somewhere. I just honestly forget where.
I go to auto generators for inspiration sometimes, but I almost never actually use what's generated.
Why do you guys look weird? Why do I look
Me?
weird?
You look weird. You're like widescreened on Discord.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm just sitting.
No,
I'm
my
just doing what I always do.
hang on before we go too far. I'll have to restart the stream.
Is Twitch glitching?
I'm looking at it. It keeps pausing. I don't know if that's me or Twitch.
No, it's Twitch.
It's doing the same for me.
Well, now it's gonna have a black screen for a second.
See, the ads are running at a good pace.
Whoa, this okay.
Still bogging.
Yeah. Well, that's because the ads aren't. It's coming from my PC. That's the issue.
Ah, okay.
That's why I said the stream's gonna stop for a second. Oh, whoa. It was working fine, but it should be getting back up. It's how I run using my second PC. It wasn't going from my PC to my streaming PC smoothly. And so when my streaming PC was like sending it out to the world, it was sending what it was receiving, and if it wasn't receiving it cleanly, it was going to send out not cleanly. Okay. Do you guys have anything you want? I did hit stream, right? Yes.
I do have a few things, but I'll let Gnome Face go first.
What would you like to do to start the morning?
Actually,
To give
I
you,
want to say,
yeah, doesn't matter.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say what you're gonna do throughout the day, but you'll find out when you're in your barracks, whatever it's called on the ship. I forget.
Bunkhouse?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep to the dialogue I was playing at before. I am going to continue to man the healing station, but I'm also
The bunk. Or berth.
yeah, okay. I'm also going to, whenever I'm not actually in need to heal somebody, I want to meditate. I'm gonna try to center myself on my magic again, like I used to be before I was with Demi, where everything that mattered to me was my magic. So as I
You mean
sit there
before
at
you?
the healing,
You mean before you got a distraction?
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So as I sit there waiting for people to come to me to be healed, because I still do feel like that's a necessity with her being gone, I also want to meditate and focus on my inner self and work on my meditation.
Okay.
And for me, if there's nothing else you're gonna do, I'm gonna assume you're probably gonna be in there. I only got like a few hours of shut eye. We were partying last night, a little hungover still, but maybe a little bit buzzed too. I'm gonna walk to the med bay, just like see and talk about the party we had last night.
Hang on. I looked up C.
Oh yeah, there's probably some good nautical tracks.
I did hear you guys. I'm not ignoring you. Okay, so we'll say, well, Donnie's, you rode last time. You're not gonna be hungover.
Maybe retain a little bit of buzz.
Yeah. You're
Okay,
not
I'll take
sober.
that.
You're not sober, but you're not hungover.
A little peppy.
So you're a little. You take a little longer to get up. So we're gonna start with Gnome Face. Are you gonna go on deck at all, or just stay below deck? Gnome Face.
Stay below deck at the healing station.
You're not going about on deck at all.
Not unless I'm called for, no.
Oh. So Gnome Face wakes up and he's depressed again, continually.
My
So
girlfriend left me.
instead of going up and getting some sunlight like you should do if you're depressed, vitamin D or whatever, he decides that, I don't have any distractions. I'm gonna focus on my magic, and he goes and starts to work the medical area that he set up in the first day that they were here. And he's just he just sits there and meditates and tries to get the mana flowing through him, getting control of it, like he has been working on as ever so slightly as of lately, because of it, you could say a distraction, but he's starting to focus on controlling his mana that's flowing through his body. I'd say, so you're gonna be doing this all day?
Pretty much, unless somebody needs healing.
First thing I'm gonna do if I have time is see him in the med bay. Unless you have something planned.
Roll 10 D2s, actually. I think you can flip
Who?
a coin here. Gnome Face.
10 D2s?
Yep.
Okay, just a second. Sorry, I muted you because the boy was talking. Or I muted me.
Yep.
1, 2, 2. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 2s and 6 1s.
I was just gonna say, if you're gonna do this for the next day and a half or whatever, you get 14 uses of meditate.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll take it.
Since I don't, they can't do steers like, yeah. Anyways,
We're still a long ways from leveling up, even with 14 uses of meditate.
yeah, I've
That
been
bit.
so then, he starts going off and he'll be doing that all day. So we'll switch over to Donnie, where he, kind of a little groggy, but he's feeling pretty good today. One of his better morning afters is from drinking.
Go down and just gloat and tell Gnome Face about the great time he missed on last night. I've stumbled my way down. I'm not stumbling, but I kind of bound my way down to the lower deck or wherever
So Donnie kind of like rolls and falls out of bed a little bit. Stands up and he's like, I'm feeling pretty good, and he's feeling pretty cocky. So he decides like, I'm gonna go rub it in Gnome Face's face. He should have joined us last night. So he starts walking down, and he's swaying side to side, mostly from the waves, but like he's still feeling it just a little bit, that he's not fighting it as much as he's not fighting it. So it's kind of looking like he's more fluid, and that he's waving even more. But like he's just rocking it, and he goes and he approaches Gnome Face while Gnome Face is meditating.
Hey there, Gnome Face. You missed it last night. I gotta say, if every night on this boat's gonna be like that, then a sailor's life for me. Does he react?
I crack one eye as you interrupt my meditation, and I tell you to shut up, and I close my eye again.
I kind of just pause and stare at him for a bit. Can I roll a perception check to see if I'm aware that he's still depressed?
Your perception?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go for it. No,
Nat
you
one.
have no idea. You could have rolled a 5 because you guys have been adventuring for so long that you would have got it, but no.
'Tis the life of Donnie Danger. And I just, I clap Gnome Face on the back. Maybe next time you can join us, pal.
As he touches me, I want to send a shock through my armor into his hand.
I don't even know what you guys' skills are. It's been so long. I know you have a shock.
Yeah, it's basic spark bolt, but it's nothing too fancy yet. I haven't gotten it to upgrade yet.
Alright, I just broke the computer again. The stream again.
Stop breaking things.
My internet's not enjoying something.
That's not cool. The sound and audio is coming through clear. It's not choppy. Or at least that doesn't sound choppy. I'm listening on Discord, not Twitch.
No, you should be listening through Roll20. I'm not playing on Discord. So you're hearing it directly through. Hi.
Maybe that's what I'm hearing. Sorry, Ken. I was going to try and comfort Gnome Face, but I don't even know you're depressed.
Used to do as being oblivious.
Yeah.
So, what were you doing? Oh, you're gonna shock him. Yeah. I mean, if
send a
he's
shock into
making
his hand when he touches me.
So, are you planning on shocking your entire... This is weird, because you're not, are you shocking your entire chest plate?
No, I'm just sending a shock to him. As he touches me.
Well, is he touching you or the chest plate?
He said he was patting me on the back.
Yeah.
Unless he's wearing a cape or something, I think I'm touching his plate.
Guess so?
So, I don't of knowing you of using the magic without using your hands type of thing. Unless I'm mistaken.
I don't have any hand gestures to use my magic, but normally I use them out of my hands, yes. I've never really tried to project it from a different part of my body.
So, you see my conundrum here.
Yeah, I see your conundrum here.
So how do you want to resolve it? I'll allow you to do it. But you...
Since I'm in a meditative pose, to go for the realism, since I'm in a meditative pose, I just take one of my fingers, put it to my armor, and channel the electricity through my armor into his hand.
Alright. I mean, you don't have to roll hit. It's gonna hit. Have a light one, a hard one, like a normal one, or are you just doing the little to...
Just a shock. Not actually trying to intimidate damage, just as he touches me, I want him to get a jolt, so he freaks out a little bit.
Alright, roll a d4.
He won.
Donnie, you go to pat him on the back after saying what you said. And you get a... You go to tap him, and it's just like he's like, ow! And you take 1 damage.
Okay, I pull my hand back after clapping him on the back. Just like, geez, you sourpuss. Fine, I guess I'll go up top and see what's going on. I'll leave you down here, doing whatever mess you've got going on. I waltz my way up top.
You do so. Do you want to say anything before he leaves, or are you just gonna wallow in your own self as he leaves?
I'm not wallowing, I'm trying to center and refocus on my magic. That's why I'm focusing on meditation.
I'm trying to use
'Cause
more
I'm
descriptive
refocusing on
words
the-
instead of just sit there and meditate.
I did. I said I want to focus on myself and get back to my magic through
Recenter.
meditation.
Yeah. I know, but I'm trying to use more adjectives and just saying, hey, do you want to say anything, or are you just gonna sit there and meditate?
I did say stuff, didn't I?
No, you shocked him, and then he's leaving.
Before Donnie Danger even had his turn, when I was describing what I'm going to do.
And I'm not talking about that. That already happened. Are you gonna say
Oh.
anything as he's leaving?
Oh, no, I'm just gonna let him go.
Okay, that's the question. Thank you. So Donnie ended up walking away after getting... He's a little upset because, you know, he was just trying to be nice to Gnome Face, and instead he got shocked.
He
So...
should honestly be used to it. Normally, I light his ass on fire.
He seemed upset. So Donnie, you know, kind of storms off or whatever, and he goes up top. Roll a Constitution check.
There is no con skill on my sheet. Would I use strength?
Oh, I think you have like a
Oh.
+3 or +4. Give yourself a +4.
All right,
You have to roll
I'll just-
higher than a 15.
all right.
Better not go. You better not that. That's
14.
1 short.
Okay.
You are blinded for 3 minutes.
Oh,
So Donnie, who's not too familiar with what being out on the open sea, is, you know, he's a little distracted because he just got shocked by Gnome Face. And he storms off, and my door's all the way open. And he storms off, and he goes up top, and without thinking and taking a half a second, and he walks out and just gets blinded by the sun.
Oh, are we under attack? What's going on? I flail around screaming.
I'm calling shenanigans on that one. You have to redo that. He walks up and he gets blinded by the sunlight, and he has trouble seeing where he's going for the next 3 minutes. What do you want to do?
I put my hands in front of me. I'm like, where is everybody? Somebody, where am I?
You hear a bunch of chuckles coming from around you, and excuse me. Oh, that felt good. Oh yeah, you hear a whole bunch of chuckles coming from all around you, and one person, one crewman, walks up to you and like grabs your hand. He's like, "Hey, where you trying to go, man?"
The after party, but that's a joke. That's a joke. I was hoping to see the captain or somebody who could point me towards an armory, maybe. See, I'm getting a smithy itch. I want to work on some weapons.
He stops and looks at you and he's like, I know you're disabled right now, but are you serious right now?
100%. You guys don't have an arms room aboard?
I mean, we have our, you have your arms like next to your bed. We don't have a smithy here. How do you think that would turn out? A, giant wood boat and have something that makes something super hot? Come on.
Drop a sword and melt through the deck.
It would start the deck on fire, not just melt through it.
Well, maybe not a full amenities, but an arms room of sorts, some place where weapon maintenance is kept up.
I mean,
or stock.
That is something we have here, but that's you have to go down 2 floors and towards the back of the ship. It's just odds and ends. Like you can't really make anything out of it. It's literally there to fix something.
And I guess I'm not doing any smithing anytime soon.
No, you're not. Not while you're out at sea here.
Which book?
Well, is there anything
I have 2.
an adventurer of my esteem can do in the meantime?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Can I roll a perception check to see?
Go for it.
Blind 3 minutes.
You don't see anything.
You're 7.
Yeah, here, let me... Yeah, I got something for you to do. And, Ow. It's gonna be fun to edit later.
Are you coughing out?
Yeah, me coughing a lot. So, he, shoot. I was not ready for this, but I had a great idea. I'm gonna do this in the meantime. So he walks you over to like more of the front of the ship. And he's like, all right, you might want to, get down on your knees. Do you oblige?
Get down on my knees. What kind of adventuring duty is this? I say as I get down on my knees.
He hands you a brush. All right. Here's your brush. Here's a bucket. Here. You're all right scrubbing, and just join in with your fellow crewmates.
I want to roll 1 charisma check. I'd say, don't you have something a bit more suitable for a high-profile member of a guild like me? I say, with a charisma check. 19.
He responds to. He's like, "Oh yes, we do. But how many fingers am I holding up?"
Gonna do another perception check.
You don't see anything.
15 fingers.
That is wrong. Start scrubbing.
Damn.
It's either this or you fall off and go overboard.
You'll never see a deck cleaner than the one I'm about to clean. And I get scrubbing.
You feel free to sing along with the Longest Johns right now as we play this song. Do you hear it or no?
I do not.
Donnie, sing us 20 seconds of your favorite sea shanty.
Oh hi ho diddly dee, sailor's life is a life for me. Scrub decks all day and night, make 'em shiny. It's all right. You'll never see a shinier deck than mine, 'cause if it were any shinier, you'd go blind.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I could tell the rhythm was not right.
It wasn't bad though, right?
I liked your rhymes. All right, you guys can throw your persons on the ship at any point in time.
All right.
But at this point, like, your vision starts to get less dark, and you can start seeing the stuff around you. You're near the bow of the ship, and yeah, people are all around you. It's the normal time. You know, everyone else is starting to get up from scrubbing the ground and whatever. And the one guy who helped you was nice enough to keep you from falling in the water comes by and is like, "Hey, so can you see yet?"
Yeah, I can see.
All right, cool. See you later. And walks away.
I can't drag my character onto the map.
I don't know why. There, I just did.
Nice.
No face doesn't listen.
What am I not listening to?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I wasn't denying it. I said, what am I not listening to?
And if you were listening, then you would have known what you weren't listening to.
Then that statement would have been false because I would have been listening.
At this point, it's not really important what you missed.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, so what are you doing, Donnie?
I look at my handiwork now that I can see just how shiny are the decks.
It looks. Roll a d20 to see if it looks like anything other than wood.
5.
I mean, it looks like a pretty clean piece of wood.
I just nod. I nod and I kind of silently pat myself on the back.
Whether or not you moved around or just did one spot, that's to be determined later. But yeah, you scrubbed a part of the deck pretty consistently.
Oh
So-
yes, you did good, Donnie. You did good. Anyways,
yeah, so you guys end up sailing around quite a bit. Nothing really happens this day. What do you want to do the rest of the day, Donnie? Now that you can actually see outside.
guess I'll just is anybody doing like workouts topside? Like any sailors running around, doing a little topside jog or anything? Something I could join in on? People doing like weightlifting challenges? Are there any like muscle guys on this ship?
No, everyone looks more like toned. Like, no one's really here who is like really like working out, like trying to get extra muscle. Like, everyone looks jacked, but then again, their whole living is they do physical, like, manual labor most of the day. So
I'll just try to out manual labor the people on here. Yeah, gotta do something physical. There's no weights anywhere.
you go ahead and ask the guy who helped you from not falling overboard, and you're like, hey, I need to do a workout or something. What do you guys do? And he's like, well, you could help me with our work, and like you end up getting passed off between a bunch of different people when it comes to like changing the sails, cleaning all different parts of the ship that has to get done every day because of dust and seawater. And
We
so you pretty much you put yourself to work the whole rest of the day. Like you guys are on here as glorified like guards, and you put yourself to work. So
Where's the piece of
nice.
more power
Getting
to you.
down with the nitty gritty. Putting
Um,
my nose to the grind.
so yeah, it gets to the end of the day, and it's evening. Everyone's just chilling out. They do all their work mostly in the morning to midday, so that they have the nights to rest, and they'll be back at it tomorrow. But yeah, so everything calms down. You guys are just chilling. Like you can just chill on the deck if you want, or you can go downstairs.
Mm.
Now is the time when they start, playing different like dice games and card games, and well, not really card games, but mostly dice games because they won't fly away. But yeah, so they start having games, having a drink or two, and if you don't want to really do anything, you can go to bed after a while. But I don't know.
It's all day working with these guys. I may as well have a drink with them at the end of it too.
I'm actually gonna go up on deck and look at the stars again.
Do you want to do that? So right now it's about dinner time. I'm just skipping the
after
fact
dinner.
that you guys are eating because I assume you guys
Yep.
are eating when everyone else eats. But
What, buddy?
so it's about like dinner time, just after dinner time. Do you want to go up now or a little bit later?
I'll go up right after dinner.
Okay. So Donnie, you're with the rest of the crew, and roll a d20 whether or not you notice Gnome Face. But Gnome Face, you can make your way up top.
15. No mods.
Not really. It's a busy
Okay.
deck. Unless and it's busy, it's loud out here. Like unless he tells, like unless he's not being quiet, like you don't really pay too much
Necessarily
attention to
being
him.
quiet, but I'm not necessarily making a ruckus either. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of walking
Also,
up there.
after him shocking me in the morning, he's really not at the forefront of my mind.
I was just saying at this point, like you've seen so many people go up and down, like you just assume it's another person.
Well, No Face would stand out if I saw him, but considering his height, he's less likely to be seen.
Well, you weren't looking. This is passive perception.
Ah,
All right, you come out on deck, Gnome Face. Gnome Face.
What?
I said you come out on deck.
Yeah, I want to stare at the stars. And I'm not actually practicing my meditation, but I'm kind of using this as a motivational thing. I'm looking out at the unknown, out at the adventure, looking at the stars reflecting on the water, and reminding myself why I snuck into this game world in the first place and why I'm here. And although Demi is dear to my heart, I came for the adventure, and I'm trying to re-spark that in myself.
All right. Well, currently you're on top of the stairs. So what are you doing? Where are you going? Or are you going to sit at the top of the stairs? Okay.
Right there.
All right. So you go on above the captain's quarters, that back part of the ship, and you guys sit at the edge and you start staring off. It's the sun's going down and the stars are just coming out. So you'll be up here for a while. Some time goes past and it gets Donnie, do you want to do anything before it gets bedtime?
well, aside from the physical duties and light bar gaming, guess I'll take a walk around just see if Willow and Gnome Face are up to anything.
You don't know where Willow is.
As usual, I've come to expect this.
He is pretty grifty.
Are you walking around just on the top of the deck or just on Below deck or what?
At the top of the deck right now.
Okay. I mean, you walk around for a while and you see Gnome Face like kind of sitting on. You walk up to the top and I mean he's not hiding, so like you can see him.
And he's just like staring off into the distance.
Yeah, you could surmise that he's kind of like lost in thought.
Okay. Am I able to surmise that freely, or should I roll a perception check to read further into it?
You can see that he's lost in thought. He has the body language that he's like off, like lost in thought.
I walk up to him. Oh, hey there, little buddy. Don't worry about this morning. But seriously, what's gone into you lately?
I This is hard for me because Gnome Face is very emotional and very depressed right now. But at the same point, it's the doofus. So I just kind of shrug and I go, I'm rekindling my excitement for the unknown.
That's excellent. That's great to hear. We have big adventures ahead of us, Gnome Face.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I roll a charisma check to maybe help pep him up?
Sure.
15. And with that, if that's a high, is that high? Is that good?
I'll say with how long you guys have been adventuring, like well enough, like similar things or like kind of appropriate things to say that will help boost the spirits of each other.
Okay, given that, I'll add. And Gnome Face, about Demi. She may not be with us, but she's always going to be in the guild. You'll see her when you return to Brockheart.
True enough. Can't avoid that point.
So, perk up. Many great days ahead of us.
I kind of just shrug and go, yeah, you're right. But I know he hasn't said he's walking away yet, but as he walks away, I want to shoot a flame bolt at his ass.
I mean, I'll allow it. I mean, you can, you accept the fact that he was trying to help you cheer up.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. But the flame bolt is just because I constantly shoot flame bolts at his ass.
Well, I was going to have you roll to see whether or not you accepted it, but if you were just willing to accept it, then yeah.
I've got my back turned.
Yeah, so Donnie's walking her way, and Gnome Face shoots a flame bolt at his butt. Donnie, you you don't roll for hit, do you, Gnome Face?
Not when I'm aiming at him. For actual combat, I do.
Oh, okay. I'll say, Johnny, you get hit in the rear end. You feel something in the rear end, and it reminds you of.
This has happened to me before. I know what this is.
Yes, it reminds you of what happened. Like you felt it right before you guys went in the graveyard. A vivid memory brings you back.
Mm-hmm. Yes. As soon as I feel that, I clap my ass, brush away. I'd be like, "Watch out, Gnome Face! Those fish are on this boat too!" And I slam the door.
I remember that now. Shit.
No one's safe.
There's no door. You can storm downstairs, but yeah.
I storm downstairs in search of these sneaky fish that bite people in the ass.
That must have been later on, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. I smile. I'm a little bit cheered up by his attempt at camaraderie, and but I go back to, wandering about the universe until it's time to get to sleep.
You do that. Nighttime comes and goes, and nothing exciting happens throughout the night. Once you guys head to bed, and once again, you guys wake up. Oh, like it's peaceful after like the second day. Like you wake up, you're like, oh, kind of like the same old, but it's like,
What I wanted.
slept in the same bed for a couple nights in a row. Like you feel pretty good.
Right.
The button in the middle.
All right. I feel I'm ready to take on pirates, sea monsters. I'll scrub the decks till there's no more deck to scrub. I'll do whatever needs to be done today. I'll show them I'm the best goddamn seafaring adventurer there ever was.
Right here. See where my thumb is? That one. Gotta point it at the TV.
I feel great.
Yep.
I shout as I get out of my bed. Don't know why.
It doesn't matter who wakes up first to me. So it's up to you guys.
After his excitement.
It's pepperwood good too.
Okay. After his exuberant wake up, I actually do wake up and I want to, get out and explore the deck and actually go out to the sea like I was planning in the beginning and, see what's out on the sea instead of spending my time inside. So I write a little note on my healing table. Find Gnome Face if you need healing.
Oh, okay. That is currently there for everyone else. Okay, there we go. I just had to fix something. What were you gonna do, Donnie?
I head up deck. There's nothing else up there. Nothing's going on today. I'll do the same thing I did yesterday. Just compete with the crew to be the best goddamn crewmate there ever was.
Hey, you walk up, and it's not it's a cloudy day today. Like it's a pretty nice day out, but like it's mostly cloudy. So like you're not just smacked in the face with the sun this morning like you were yesterday. So you get out and you're like, oh, that's close. Good. I wasn't thinking about it, but like I got lucky today.
Yeah. I'm a fucking idiot. But that's Donnie.
Yeah, you get out and instead of like having to scrub the deck because of being blind, like you do it because you're like, all right, I'm gonna do a better job than yesterday. I'm gonna kick these guys' asses. So, 20 seconds of your favorite of another sea shanty. I guess we could.
Hi ho, diddle-dee dee. I'm the best goddamn crewmate you'll ever see. Any pirates on our way? Better get going back that way.
you don't know any sea shanties, do you?
I do not. I definitely don't.
What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, throw him in up the horizon, throw it up the horizon. Like those type of ones. Come on.
I do that.
That was like two different parts. I get mine confused all the time.
You got my best improv this morning for a song.
I'm happy for it. All right, No Face, you're joining him upstairs, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to the prow of the boat. I want to go.
What, the bow or the stern?
That one.
Okay.
And I don't want to actually summon a water elemental, but I want to see how the water reacts with my summon water elemental skill. With the ocean water, since it's full of life and everything like that, and I'm testing the bounds of my magic, basically.
First of all, roll a d20.
Ooh-dookie. I've got a wide-brimmed hat, by the way, so you can't blind me like you did him.
You want to bet?
18.
You don't get blinded. If you rolled a nat 1, you're still gonna get blinded.
Yeah, I would give you that if I rolled a nat 1.
All right, so I'm not. You get to the bow of the ship. You pass Donnie, who's jumped in the spot that it was yesterday, scrubbing away, and you're like, okay, don't even think two things about it, and you get to the bow, and like, the water is actually pretty calm today. Like, it's the middle of the sea, and like you're used to the boat, you know, rocking back and forth, but today, like, there's, you know, a slight wave, because I mean there's always wind and waves in the open sea, but like it's kind of interestingly like quiet. I mean, you don't know if it's normal or not, because like you're not on the sea that often, but it's, you take the advantage of the opportunity and you start getting like different shapes coming out of the water, as you're not like necessarily trying to conjure a water elemental, but like you're like, all right, and you're just trying to see what you summon, and like you have different shapes of like water pop out and then to just dissipate in the water, or and like you're getting water all over, not gonna lie, but like you're doing it far enough out, but with a little bit of breeze, like it's just like mist coming over the top of the ship most of the time.
Okay.
As for me, in the middle of this day, since I've gotten to know a bit of the crew, do any of them partake in darts, maybe throwing challenges? Is there any axe throwing hobbyists on board that we can compete in against
Axe
each other?
throwing, no, because too much chance for reliability of the ship, at least not at sea. Darts, no, because no one likes having added RNG involved in darts. You never know when a white cap will hit you. They mostly play a lot of a lot of dice, that's for sure. Under deck they'll play some cards, but like they do like a lot of charades too.
Charades. Nah, I'll skip to the physical exercise of heavy duty ship squabbing.
Well, that's good, because that's what they're doing right now.
Gotta stay in shape.
So yeah, as you guys are doing that, everyone hears a really loud whistle.
What's that?
And it's coming from up above. Well, relative to you guys. So
I look.
all y'all look up and everything, but so you guys are all confused, and you see the, you know, whoever's in the crow's nest actually like calls down to, like, you actually hear them actually yell down, but like, you don't know what they're saying. You assume that they're yelling down to the captain, since that's their job. And as that's going, like, you see the captain like look out at sea, and you all see a couple, like, you see like a little, what looks like a dinghy in the water rowing. For those of you that decide to look in the direction that the captain's looking.
Yeah. And it's approaching the ship?
I mean, that's really, who's approaching who?
True, I wasn't sure which direction we were going. In relation to the dinghy.
Alright, I'm gonna make a little square. It's gonna be brown. And can you guys see that? It's like out here.
Zooming out, zooming out. It is an ocean. It's quite huge, but I do not see the dinghy. Oh, that little red square?
It was a brown
It went
square.
away.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys would be able to see it. It's right there.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. It was a ways off.
So, yeah, so you guys are seeing that. The captain's yelling out orders and stuff, but yeah, that's currently what's going on.
So now,
I'm with the rest of the crew, so I'm probably hearing what they're hearing. What kind of orders are being given out?
what it's.
Hey, it looks like it just essentially the captain's telling everyone to direct the ship towards the dinghy.
So we're not going away from the dinghy. We're going towards the dinghy.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that's what you can surmise. The captain is saying. It sounded like the captain is, like everyone else is like kind of on autopilot. Like one person hears, and it kind of goes down, and you guys are at like the front of the ship type of thing. So like, to you guys, you get in the end of it, and everyone down by you is just like, they know what they're doing and they're going for it. So like, you're assuming that you guys are going to go save them or something because the front of the ship turns towards them.
I walk up to the front where Gnome Face is, and I just say, "Looks like the adventurers gonna be up to bat pretty soon."
It's a dinghy, dude. I could
know.
sink it in a second. Let's wait before we, fucking blow it up.
My hand was on my axe. Fine, I'll wait.
Give it to Donnie to fucking try to sink a dinghy. Hell. Yeah, so as all this commotion's going, wait, where did the little, oh, there it is. And you guys end up going and pull up next to it, and the people come out of the, I think it's a group of 5 of them. They come out of the dinghy up onto the ship. Captain calls out like, "Are you friend or foe?" Blah blah blah. They do a little screening. They don't just like let them on board. But yeah, they let them on board, and the captain brings them in the captain's quarters just to have a little discussion with them. Real cool. Yeah, and then you see everyone else like hauling up their boat to like attach to the side of the ship where the other ones are.
We are basically just bodyguards, so I kind of keep back, letting the captain handle his business, but I keep an eye on the situation just in case as well.
I'm very curious. Nothing else has happened since we've been here, so I'm looking at them.
Did I notice anything? I closed the door like 80% the way through, and she asked for help, and then I forgot to close on the way back because I already had it closed. But now the door is like 80% the way open. Sorry. You guys are just waiting?
So what?
Yeah, observing.
Just watching and waiting.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it takes, what, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or whatever. The captain, or the other people come out. No. The captain comes out first and he yells out, he's like, "All right, men, crew of all sizes, shapes, and sizes. I hope you're ready. We got some pirates." And then you hear a whole bunch of roars, like cheers, like, "Yeah, let's get up!" And then the captain goes up top, behind the wheel, and following out like the people who came from the dinghy, and like the captain's like helpers, they go, one bringing them down below the deck, and the other one goes up above. I take it from you guys that you guys could care less, and
Well, it's not that I care less. I'm taking a back
you had
seat.
no remarks when the captain yelled out pirates. So that's my assumption.
I was waiting for the cap to be done with his business because I had questions. So the people who came on board, were they dressed like shipmen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at them, it looked like they went from their ship to the dinghy, and then from the dinghy onto your ship.
I just asked a sailor that I've been scrubbing with, like, "Hey, are those guys scouts or something?"
He says, "Fuck if I know."
Yeah. Okay.
He knows as much as you do. If you want any information,
Captain.
you're gonna have to try go into the captain.
I'm about to go up to the captain personally. I was sent here by the fucking admiral, so I think I'm like
You were actually sent by the king.
oh, well,
no. You were sent on the ship by the admiral. You were sent to
So-
Yellow Seed by the king.
don't
the
need to be
prince.
shy about addressing the captain. So I walk up to the captain's quarters. And I'd be like, knock, knock, knock. The adventurers you hired, or your boss hired.
No one answers.
Hey, I know you can hear me. We're about to fight some pirates. If you want us to do our job right, we need to know as much as possible.
No one responds to you.
So the captain walk back to his quarters.
No, went up to the steering wheel.
I walk up to the steering wheel.
He goes, hey, howdy, you're one of them from Brockheart, aren't you?
Oh, yes, we are. Or
Are you
yes, I
excited for
am.
some pirates?
Oh, I am. That's what I've been waiting for.
Good, because we're going to go find them.
Do we know where they are?
Yeah, they're this way. And he points you in the direction that you're heading.
Fucking right. That goddamn time. Okay, so how are we doing this? We starting out with some cannon fire? Are we plowing into them? Are we docking up and jumping on their board?
Yes.
I don't know where your colors are. We can look for them tomorrow. We need to go through your bedroom tomorrow anyway and organize it. It's a mess.
Yeah, activities.
That's what he says to you. He's like, yes, all of that.
All of the above. I like it. You're about to see how they build adventurers in Brockheart. And I flex in front of the captain. Strong arms for strong arms. You're about to see the danger way.
As long as you can. I mean, I'll send you on board as soon as we get close enough. But like, we need to get close enough first. So unless you're gonna throw cannonballs, like, we use the cannons to start.
Yeah, we can start with the cannons.
Oh, okay, cool.
I feel that's a good call. I could try to throw some cannonballs.
Only if you're gonna hit.
I'm not against the idea of joining in. And I flex. I am quite good at throwing things too, and I point at my tomahawks, and I wink. Yeah.
He goes, those are cute, but those aren't going to really do much against a ship.
Well, give me some cannonballs, and we'll see what I can do with those.
Hey, you
I
can
email-
throw one or two, only if you're going to hit, though.
Can I roll a wisdom check to see if I should be confident in my ability to do this? 14.
Roll a wisdom to see if you should be confident.
Yes.
Like, you're trying to figure out if you know how much a cannonball weighs?
Yeah, or if I'm up to this task. Am I being
You
overzealous?
could surmise that you could throw a cannonball like 50 to 100 feet.
Yeah. That's far enough to hit, depending on how close we are. Yeah. I can throw one or two. I'm going to be about as accurate as anybody shooting one, probably. Just treat me like an extra kid.
So you're like, longest range is 100 feet. The cannon's probably like 400 feet. So
Once we get closer, I'll join in.
okay. Gnome Face, what were you doing to learn all this? You were going to say something and then Donnie chimed up.
I didn't, honestly. I was half paying attention when you said the word pirates. But I will take it as my bad and not react too heavily. I'm going to stay at the bow. Obviously, I can see something's going on. We're changing direction and all that. So I'm going to stay where I'm at, but... Sorry, I'm tired. But instead of playing with the water, I'm going to be more aware of the surroundings and what's going on and actually on duty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna... I'm gonna take a liberty and move you guys a little further down. But yeah, you're on you're at the bow and you're just watching out. So, shit. You all end up. I rotated your characters wrong. Oh, there we go.
I'm up and down.
Well, I rotated the entire thing, so you guys got rotated too. Yeah, so you guys are headed this way. And unless you guys are really gonna do anything, like you guys make your way for a while.
I help the crew load their cannons. I get familiar with the weight of the cannonballs and just kind of like lift one up, move it around my hands a bit, just get the feel for it. Get ready to start chucking once I'm close enough.
I chill.
I honestly can't find. I want to say the rotation piece is on the side there, but like. I can't find where to rotate this thing. Oh, it's right there. I see it. Yeah, I'll give you guys some time to prepare. So you guys are now down there.
All
You
right.
see a ship off in the distance. It has like some black sails and stuff. And then the captain, like, one of the people who was from the dinghy, one of them didn't go downstairs. One of them's up with the captain. And I apologize, Donnie, you would have saw that while you were up there. But like they start telling something to the captain. The captain's yelling out, "All right, everyone, here we go! Let's sink this pirate ship once and for all."
Oh yeah. Just kind of doing some He-Man flex, just get ready, just holding the cannonball eagerly.
Yeah, so that works. We'll just move this whole thing over a little bit. So you guys are, you're going, and the captain's like, "All right, arm the cannons." Who's on the cannons and who's doing what?
I am gonna stay at the prow or at the bow, and I want to shoot magic at it. I'm not gonna worry about cannon. I've got magic.
Well, assuming I've learned enough working with the crew to man a cannon, then I'll do so, and then I'll swap out with a crewmate once we're close enough, and I'll start throwing cannonballs myself.
If you're gonna want to throw cannonballs, you're gonna want to stay on the top. The cannons are below deck.
Okay, I'm gonna stay up top.
Yeah, cause the cannons are like 1 or 2 floors below. 2.
Okay. There are a few things roleplay wise. I know a few things about the ship. Once we start getting close, can I help setting up the docking equipment so we can storm their boat?
I mean, that's once their ship is out of commission, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, all right, you guys approach, and the captain yells fire because. All right, I'm only gonna do this in segments. I'm not gonna just like creep everything all the time. That'll take way too fucking long. All right, so in the side by side phase, you have your chance to shoot.
Am I close enough to hit?
You can attempt to. You have, with the distance that you guys are at, you probably have a 20% probability of actually making it the distance.
And that's about as good as anybody else actually manning a cannon. I'll go give it a shot. Try roll a d4 or a d20 plus strength.
Roll D20 plus strength.
$21.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I was gonna say you should roll a D100, but the first one I'll give you. You throw it, and you don't really. It looks like it kind of like bounces off of it, but you hit it. You definitely hit it.
Do I see the other cannons landing?
Yeah. Hang on. You see 4 of them. You see, wait, no. Need a 15. 6 of them, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Out of the 8 shots that are fired from our cannons, you see about 6 of them make contact. Just look at the other ship. You just see a whole bunch of just along with your one that like kind of think.
Damn. Okay. Since I have throw weapon as an actual skill, can I add a modifier of like +1 to my throw?
No matter what you add to it, it's not gonna give it the enough oomph to actually do damage to the ship.
Damn it.
You have to think. You're throwing something heavy a long distance. So by time, like, it'll get there, but like if you're aiming for a person on the ship, maybe you can knock someone out. But that's like your best chance that you're gonna have.
Okay.
Are you gonna split the wood like of the side of the ship? No. I cannot give you that.
Waiting. Did you see these guns? I've got cannons for arms.
Okay, your ship also got hit by 5 cannonballs.
Damn. I'm gonna try.
I wanted to react before we got hit. When they shoot back at us, I wanted to summon my my stone barrier, my floating stone barrier.
So the shots weren't like a shot we shot. It was kind of like collaboration together. Everyone shot at the same time.
That. You didn't say it like that.
I did not know you were trying to time it.
Yeah, I wanna throw out my revolving earth spike shield. I can make it float, so I want to try to block as many as I can with it.
So I mean, I'll say that with the distance, you can hear ours shoot like, and you know that there's some time. Like the first one shoots between both sides, and you can see like ours hits, theirs misses. Like, but you can tell the timing wise. So you like, the shots are not like all 8 at once. It's boom, 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 boom. You know, human error type of thing. So you moving the earth shield like above where the cannons are. Like you're not blocking the cannons, but you're moving it back and forth, kind of like a Pong game, trying to block where each one is. I'll have you roll a D100. Roll it 7 times. If you get higher than 80%, then you successfully blocked it.
Three blocks.
Damn, you had like all or nothings there. Your percentage.
Well, no, the 71 is in the middle-ish. But other than that, yeah.
Okay. No, 71 is still top 30%. You had either bottom 10% or top 30%. You had nothing in the middle. But yeah. Anyways. So that was the first pass. Oh, that went way smaller than I thought. First pass. Alright. I wish I would have picked something that was easier to see the... Where did it go? Oh, it's on that side. What's it doing on that side? See, I like that one. That one's always on the top.
I thought I could play chapter 2.
Hmm?
I played.
Oh,
So I got chapter 1 done, alright?
Mhm.
All right, prep stage. You guys, went past, and you rotated back around. Now you're coming back for another swipe.
okay.
Yes. Everyone on the ship who are manning guns are currently loading cannonballs.
Um,
I am prepping my shield again. I'm going to try to block as many as I can again.
I'm prepping my aim. Guess I'm gonna try and wreak havoc on their upper deck at this point. Hopefully, I drop a ball on somebody's head.
Okay.
Not much more I can do.
All right, you guys are in the shooting stage. All right, fire, everyone ready. 8d20.
Can I roll some D100s?
Yeah.
The same for me, 7 D100s or what?
Well, now you're ready.
Okay.
So now you can try all 8.
How many do I roll?
I only got 1.
What do you try and do?
I'm trying to throw cannonballs.
Oh, what did roll a d100. You have to get above, and that's about as far away as the last time, so you have to get above an 80%. Yeah, you hit.
98.
You make it.
I hope did I crush somebody? Did it?
Crush someone. I don't know.
That's top 2% right there.
Roll a
Top
d20, and we'll see if you hit who you hit.
19. Oh my god, this is the first time luck has favored me 2 rolls in a row. This much.
I was gonna say you hit the guy next to the captain.
Oh, yes.
Like the captain's like looking around like, what the heck's going on? Yeah, it was pretty. You hit them spot on, like, so you throw it, and all of a sudden you just saw the person, like, yeah, you can barely see them out, but yeah, you saw them, they just collapsed.
Yeah, just a ball of iron death raining down on their head. Cannonballs aren't supposed to come from the sky.
They do. They get shot at angles.
Arcs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to enjoy the moment here.
Yeah, no.
I rolled a
face,
98
quit
and
it.
a 19. Let me enjoy this.
All right.
I managed to block 1 this time.
Okay, that's fine. Wait, why can't I find it? It should be right here, is it not? Oh my god, this thing is so hard. Wait, why is it on the side again? Now it's on top. What the hell? I'm trying to like grab the blue like squares on how to like resize and rotate are blue,
Depending on,
and it's really hard to
depending on-
see.
yeah, also depending on how far zoomed out you are, you can't even do that. You have to zoom in to activate that sometimes.
I don't believe you. You just have to be very precise on where you click. But I figured out that if I actually have like multiple, multiple things selected, then it's always at the top. Except the last time it was on the side. I don't fucking know. All right, you're in prep mode. Are you guys gonna prepare anything else, or just continue the good old?
Okay. As
Well,
excited as I am, I'm familiar with the ship. Are
One at a
any
time.
repairs in need?
Probably. I mean, you guys got hit a couple times the first time, right?
Okay.
No face only saved like 2 of them.
I saved 3 the first time, 1 the second time.
Well, how many did I actually hit then?
I wasn't keeping track of that.
Well, no, you guys have not been hit or damaged.
We haven't been hit? Sweet. I'll stay up here throwing cannons. Cannonballs.
I'm gonna keep working with my earthen shield, to be honest. I can't do anything until the captain gets us closer. Right now, we're too far from my magic to affect anything other than protecting the side of the ship.
Am I getting points in throw weapon for any of this?
Sure.
Sweet.
Yeah, because we hit. Wait, where is it? Oh no, you blocked 3 the first time, right? Yeah.
Yeah. 3 the first time, 1 the second time.
Yeah. Do you guys? You guys haven't been hit yet.
Excellent. The crew doesn't need me downstairs. I'm gonna stay up here on the offense.
All right, you guys are. Oh, I moved this one too far down. All right, I'm gonna just launch cannonballs while you guys are doing what you're doing.
87. Do I hit another unlucky crewman?
You hit the
I
ship,
got
that's for
another
sure.
Singular block.
Well,
+6, so wait, where's my okay? So we only hit twice, or your ship only hit 3 times. You hit them 3 times. They hit you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Minus
Block 1 of those 6.
the one of gnome face. So they hit you guys 5 times.
don't forget to count mine. I know it's a love tap, but it counts.
Yeah, you're not rolling a d20.
Okay.
So you make it onto the ship, but do you hit anyone while you're on there?
Well, it's an 87. It's a good roll. I
Yeah.
don't know if that counts.
No, you have to roll d20 to see the d100 is all the fact that just so you make it to the ship.
12.
Yeah, you
No
hit
mod.
just a random crew member.
Nice.
All right, you guys are going to rotate.
All right. How's our ship holding up? Not too many holes, I hope?
You have 5 more holes than last time.
I put down the cannonball, and I rushed down to help the crew patch things up and keep the ship afloat. Also, I'm probably running out. I didn't take that many up top.
Right there. Wow, that's so hard to see sometimes. Alright. You guys end up swirling around. You do that. You go down to roll a d. Roll 4d20 to see how many you could patch in this round.
Right. Right. Really, open it.
You have to get above 15 for it to succeed.
Good job.
2.
Alright, you
I
patched
patched
2 of the
two
holes.
Nice.
We'll say that everyone got patched because you're not the only one working on patching. And while I'm doing this,
There. See? See? What?
All right, so
I got all the pictures. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 3 this time.
your ship hit them. Oh wait, wow, 4 times. And they hit you 4 times.
So only once, actually. I blocked 3 of them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So having a different angle at it or whatever. Your ship ends up shooting a bunch, you know, causing a whole bunch of, you know, splinters and stuff. You just see shrapnel going everywhere. And all of a sudden you see one that shoots out that looks like there's chains or something in it. You're really confused. And it's just like 2 balls on a chain that's spinning around. As they're shooting at you, and you know, Gnome Face is there like, I got you guys, and taking his earth shield. Your earth shield got exploded, by the way.
Aw.
You blocked like 6 different cannonballs. 7.
I've actually been recasting it every round. I've been taking the magic out.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Wait, have you ever done 5 in 1 turn? 5 was the limit.
No,
If you blocked 5 in 1 turn, it would have exploded at that point.
I've never gotten more than 5 in one turn.
Okay. Well, as long as you recast it, that's fine. Then it's fine. But yeah, so all this is happening, and then all of a sudden everyone just hears a loud crackle of like it reminds you guys of like a tree, like a giant tree branch crackling off.
Shit. So I'm
And
imagining
as you're looking, you notice that the cannonball with like the chain, the weird one that you weren't expecting or whatever, that was just spinning, it ended up wrapping and taking itself on the main mast, and just you guys are like, you kind of like slowing down, or I mean, you guys are still sailing, but like you see the mast on their ship just start to, you know, weave back and forth, and just as this cracking gets louder and louder, the whole mast just kind of like falls towards the front of the ship.
shit. I hear that. I rush back up to the top deck.
Oh yeah, Donnie, you saw none of that. You just heard crackling.
Yeah, I heard that. That's definitely a weird sound. I investigate.
Gnome Face, you saw all of that.
Kind of like almost in full-blown panic.
Full-blown panic.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so I'm gonna say we're gonna move you guys over a little bit, but like the ship's here. Both of you roll a d20 with your wisdom modifier.
It's kind of like this one, but it's supposed
That one.
to
You
be
suck at wisdom.
that.
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's supposed to be just like this, but closed.
Okay.
Remember that.
18.
I don't need danger.
Hey, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Is he on?
Yeah, he said hi.
You feel like a bump in the seas. Like the ship kind of like bumps, as if it got hit by a wave that's not, that you don't really like. You guys haven't really dealt with too many waves today, but it felt like you guys hit a wave.
Huh.
Not you, Donnie. Only Gnome
Got a
Face.
sea critter. Yeah, the full-blown panic is back. They've got a sea critter.
Yeah, the captain's, you know, giving orders like, Donnie, you're still making your way to the top. You're not on top of on deck yet. It takes some time or whatever. They like hauled ass to rotate the ship around and come alongside the pirate ship, or what you notably as the pirate ship, and you guys get pretty close next to them. Yes. I'll say at this point, Donnie, you're getting to the deck. No, well, first action, no face. Are you just panicking as we're getting closer? Or are you actually planning on doing something?
We want to shout out to the captain. Like, did you feel that bump? There's something beneath us. I think they got a sea critter. As I kind of like run around the deck and try to figure out how I could be useful.
Are you at the? You're not at the bow anymore.
No.
So in order to get the captain's attention, you're gonna actually have to like go right up next to him.
Yeah, it's back here, right? Bam.
Yeah.
Where did I do it?
I don't know.
Okay. Then you can say it to him.
I say exactly that. I'm like, hey, Captain, did you feel that bump? We got a sea critter, I think.
What bump are you talking about? That's just a wave.
There's been no waves. I've been playing with the water all day. No waves. Until now.
I don't know what to tell you. I only feel waves out here. There's no sea creatures out here. What are you talking about?
We're fucked.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just work here.
Well, no time for that, young man. We have pirates to take out.
We're gonna die.
He says that in response to the you're fucked.
Hey, buddy, I just work here.
So you're doing that, Donnie. You finally make it to the top of the stairs. I'm assuming you're looking for the people who are getting ready to extend the rope.
Yep, I want to assist them in boarding the enemy's deck and storming it.
So that's what your intentions are once you get to the top.
Mhm.
You get up and you turn to the left, but instead you almost get knocked off the ship by Willow. As all of you end up seeing this, Willow comes flying out of nowhere on a rope, just full on like Tarzan this shit, fly up to the other side, jump off the rope, and you see her just fucking land and slash two people in half on the other ship. Before anyone is able to even like
Fucking show off.
think of doing anything to the ship, she's already on the ship and already has a head count too. So
I roll my eyes. Oh, now she shows up. Damn show off. Wait. I gotta one up this. Instead of helping set up, I actually want to try and do a leap attack onto the enemy's deck.
I mean, I'm gonna allow it just because if you fail, it's gonna be funny.
I know. Where is my actual skill?
And like by funny, I mean it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. Lunge. Oh, I just have his lunge. I don't even have a description for it. Anyways. Just gonna roll a d20 plus agility since there's no description for lunge for some reason.
Hang on, let me pull this up.
I know there's a leap attack that I've been using. I don't know if that's the same as lunge. I don't see leap attack in here.
Wait, what leap attack are you talking about?
I've done attacks where I leap into the fray of a battle before. I don't know if that's its own move or just something I said I've done.
So lunge is just attack that you launch yourself at the enemy, but that's not really like jumping over distances. Do you know what he's talking about, Gnome Face?
Nope.
I must be mistaken. I thought I had some sort of like barbarian style like leap into battle attack. Anyways, I guess I'm just gonna do an acrobatics check to get on board. Thought I had something more interesting up my sleeve. 16.
That with your modifier?
Yes, that's with the modifier, a 16.
I hate you. Because you didn't give me a chance to figure out what the DC was before you rolled.
Oh.
So it's like easily 15, 20 feet between the two ships. Because you guys just pulled up to them. So you didn't even have a chance to get close. So each 5... So you start off with 10 to do it right. Each 5 feet, you add another 2 points, or is it 3 points? Nah, we'll go each like 1 square or 5 feet, you add 2 points to DC. So if it's 20 feet, that's 4. So we're at 18 points.
Just whatever happens, just roleplay wise, I'm doing it with my axe over my head. You know? Just got my axe out. I'm shouting.
And then I'll have to add the whole fact that you're running up start. So I mean, I'd say you probably have to get past a 19 to hit, or to succeed.
Oh shit. Can I land into the side of their ship and climb my way up?
You may roll a reflex check. Same roll.
Fun.
All right, you successfully slam your axe into the side of the ship to stop yourself from falling into the water.
Damn it,
So-
I thought I...
Everyone sees Donnie, like after Willow goes flying over the top and lands on the ship. Everyone sees Donnie, who just drops his, you know, he was being the He-Man himself. He was holding like a quarter of the entire bridge's weight. So, and he just ends up dropping that, and that falls to the ground. So as the guys are scrambling back around, and you see him running, jumping off the side with his axe, and just disappearing. Donnie, you know that you stuck like halfway down the ship. Your axe to the side. But
Damn it.
now everyone else who's trying to get the land bridge over are delayed by essentially like 2 turns.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I make a suggestion, since we've already been on for about 2 hours tonight. Can we call it before we get over to the actual boarding party battle?
I mean, if
I
you
mean,
want to go...
I was gonna have it secured that you guys are right next to each other.
That's how we are. But you know what I mean?
You're not secured yet, technically. It was going to be like 2 more minutes.
I'm just making a suggestion. I didn't know how much you had planned.
I mean, fine. At this point, I'm going to finish it out now. No.
Okay.
Keep going for a bit.
No, I
See
mean,
what-
if Donnie would have helped him, that turn would have dropped the bridge over. And that's why I said now it delays it by 2 turns, because he dropped the bridge and decided to jump. So,
Yeah.
I had to do it. I had to do it, guys. I'm Donnie Danger.
all right. So anywho, Donnie, you're halfway up the ship. You're actually like you're hanging onto your axe with your hands. Your feet are against the ship, and you're like, now I have to get up. And you look behind you and you see the other ship is like drifting closer and closer at an alarming rate to you.
I scramble my way up. I try to scramble up as fast as I can. I'll leave my axe behind if I have to.
So
I
in
have
the sake of fun and RNG, you can do athletics checks, which are strength. Hold on. Before you start going gung-ho, you have to successfully roll. Alright, the boats are going to be next to each other in 10 rolls. You have to hope you get like 5 of them above 15 before the 10 are done.
Not drawer for now. Because that'll keep them safe while we.
Okay, so 10d20.
You could roll 10d20, yeah.
One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you succeed.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you end up sliding down because you lost the grip of your axe. That balanced out by your nat 20 later on. So you made up that ground. And you got enough. You made enough progress with your hand axes. You took those out. You're like, shit, and you just start running up the side of the ship.
Using my hand axe as kind of mountain climber my way up.
You get to the top, like you catch the you're almost using these as like ice spikes as you're going up the ice mound. But you get to the top and you use your axes to pull yourself up, and you're like, whew, you're standing up there, and then all of a sudden the bridge falls down next to you.
About time, fellas. Whoops.
Yeah, and let's call it there.
Okay.
Because that's kind of where I was going before Gnome Face was impatient.
I wasn't being impatient. I was just trying to make a suggestion.
Oh, you're always impatient,
It's a Friday.
Mr. Gnome
Nobody's
Face.
bed.
Nah. I really hope that you can actually see my face when I do this.
Let me see.
Nah.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm just making faces at him when I say those remarks, but I'm pretty sure he's on Facebook.
No, I wasn't on Facebook.
Roll 20.
Yeah.
That was acceptable. Still can't see me, but fine.
Oh. I click to the tip every once in a while.
Well, I have you guys pulled up at all times. Just because I like to see your faces.
Aw, thanks.
Aw.
And I have to because otherwise no one else can see your faces.
Doing the
So,
Don flex.
yeah, while Donnie's flexing, that's gonna be it for this episode. We're gonna find out what happens our adventurers took down the sail of the opponent's ship and left them sitting ducks. We'll see what happens when our crew invades their crew. And was Gnomeface just feeling something, or are they not alone out here? Find out next week on the Guild of Brockheart. See y'all.
All right, see ya.